Non-Americans of Reddit, what is the craziest rumor you heard about America that turned out to be true? That people actually get attacked by alligators which got in their pools, specifically referring to Florida here. Surfer dudes actually speak like that. I always thought that the Olive Garden in The Simpsons was just code for generic restaurant. I studied in Maryland for about half a year back in 2017. I'd always heard that Americans are like super good at pie. I was pretty much all alone during Thanksgiving since everyone else was with their families. One of the Ras I'd befriended knocked on my door and brought me all different kinds of pie. Dear Lord, I've never tasted anything that delicious. From blueberry to apple to pumpkin. Every single pie. They were all amazing. That Dolly Parton has her own theme park in Tennessee. I thought it was a joke. I'm from Quebec, and when we went down to Boston for a school trip, I sneezed in public and heard 2 or 3 people say bless you. Quite a weird rumor I had heard not 2 months prior to that. I thought it was nice. So apparently yellow school buses are actually a thing in America. I honestly thought it was just a cartoon thing, but no. All the food is bigger. I'm from Australia, and all my life I believed red Solo cups were like 555 area codes, a Hollywood prop. When I immigrated to the US, my mill was making dinner and offered me iced tea in a red Solo cup. I lost it, made everyone sign the cup. I've still got it. The Solo cup stories always kill me. We had some German exchange students in high school, and one of them loved how many American things were just like the movies. We rode in the back of a truck to a pizza place for lunch that day and he was loving it. In the afternoon there was a party get together at someone's house. The kid was eyeing the stack of Solo cups and coyly asked, "Can I keep one?" We said sure, and the red Solo cup was the cherry on top of his American experience that day. The minimal amount of paid days off you get from work. A friend of mine from Wisconsin was very proud he got 20 days off per year. If someone in Germany would offer me only 20 days, I would laugh at him and leave. Masked people come to your house, knock on your door asking for candy. Mostly it's just packs of kids, but sometimes whole families. This was my friend's Halloween culture shock. Drink sizes. When my family visited in 2017, we landed in Texas for a stopover. First thing I saw in the shops part of the terminal was a dude who was drinking from what looked like an actual bucket. Here in NZ our large drinks would be considered an American small or maybe medium. Biscuits and gravy is a legit thing. Also you can ride motorcycles without helmets in some states, and your iced tea isn't sweetened unless you ask for sweet. Edit. Nothing could have possibly prepared me for the absolute dichotomy of sweet tea versus iced tea in the comments. This is evidently very important to many. Free refills. Not me, but my dad. My dad heard this crazy rumor about everyone getting drunk and wearing green for 1 day a year. He obviously didn't know this was a holiday, and was like WTF. When he came to the US and discovered St. Patrick's Day, he was amazed. Edit. My dad is from China for those who are asking. That Hawaiians really like spam. Yeah, and there's a perfectly good reason for it too. After Pearl Harbor, the effects of World War II started in the US and rationing became a thing. Well, it turns out that it's kind of hard to get fresh rations to an island that imports a lot. So, for meat, they had to make do with spam. Human ingenuity prevails and dishes were made. And that's how Hawaii learned to love spam. That you can get into university just by being good at sports. Like, WTF. Yup. Most schools have academic and athletic scholarships, not just academic ones. It's not always a full ride, and you still have to qualify academically, which is occasionally a problem, but that's usually a bare minimum baseline. The reason is that college sports are almost as popular as professional sports, especially football and basketball. These sports bring money and fame to players and schools, so it's common for schools to try to get the best players to commit. The school I went to, UVA, won the most recent college basketball championship, and now they are well known around the US. That American kids eat straight sugar. Walked onto the playground and saw kids chugging these long thin sticks. I tried and it was just colored sugar, lol, called them pixie sticks. They have milk in gallon cartons. When I visited America I went to supermarket for some breakfast stuff, cereal and milk. All they had was milk in gallons. Who could possibly have that much milk? I asked for a smaller carton and the lady who worked there just laughed at me and made a remark about don't we like milk in England. People of Walmart. As a Brit living in America, the amount of pharmaceutical commercials on TV is creepy. Smiling person living life to the fullest. Narrator. Side effect include anal bleeding, gigantism, lupus, skin shedding, and death. Ask your doctor about Prolux today.